I want to go ahead and just talk to you guys about down payment assistance programs and mortgage readiness. I think that the most important thing that we can do, especially in this market right now, where me as your real estate broker, I can negotiate almost maximum concessions depending on the loan type, right? You know, for your closing costs or whatever that buyer may need to have covered. And I have been able to. In my experience in the last 4 or 5 years that I've been doing real estate, most of my buyers are concerned about two things. How much cash is going to be coming out of my pocket at the closing table, and what's my monthly cost going to be, right? And also, this whole elusive idea of what is mortgage ready and what does it take to be mortgage ready. And so, again, I'll clarify over and over again, especially in every recording, let people know, hey, I am not a licensed lender. So I am not going too deep into the woods on, what would require a loan originator license. But what I have done is I've educated myself about the resources in this community, and also extended that nationwide too with my down payment assistance tool. So, I can find any down payment assistance program that's in your city and state or county. And for instance, here, what we're going to be talking about is Colorado Springs and El Paso County. And the down payment assistance programs that are available here are plentiful. We have at least 31 different down payment assistance programs, and they do could contribute up to about 25 grand in down payment assistance funds. So people are typically lost on how down payment assistance works. What is down, how does that happen? Well, down payment assistance is generally received as a second mortgage. It can be forgivable 100% or in part, especially depending on how long you have that loan. That generally matters as well, and it depends on what down payment assistance program you got, right? Because some are forgivable, some are not. And then there are some that are grants, right? And one that I want to share real quick with you guys that I'm kind of excited about is this grant that I found. It's called Project ICU. It says Shared Power Homeowner Grant Program, and it has a maximum grant amount of $10,000. Some of the benefits are, of course, up to 10 grand in grant funds that wouldn't need to be repaid. And of course, it does have a preference for single income mothers and BIPOC communities. So if you're interested in learning more about that down payment assistance program and learning what those requirements are for that program, send me a private message with your email address, and I will send it or back to you. Or I can just share it with you in your messenger. Whichever is the easiest form of communication for you, I will make it happen. So that you can educate yourself about a down payment assistance program that you're interested in that could be a good fit for you. And then you can align your finances in such a way where when you go for that application, it's going to be a slam dunk for that specific loan program. And also, a lot of these down payment assistance programs do require home buyer education. And don't be daunted by that either. I always tell people it's best to get that started sooner than later, because once you get it done, those homebuyer education certificates are good for up to a year. So, you can work on your mortgage readiness over a period of time. And also know this, you don't have to do it alone. So my goal here is to continue to reach out to you guys and talk about mortgage readiness and give you guys the real deal. No gatekeeping, no secrets, no hard way to get information, okay? All I'm trying to do is just share information so that you guys can level up and align yourselves with whatever it is that works best for you and what's your next best move. I'm happy to help you figure that out. I love doing one-on-ones with my clients, but what I'm trying to do here is, create a community where every, other night or every night, people can just pop in and work on their goals towards mortgage readiness, or even ask questions, that they might otherwise be afraid to or hesitant or forget about, you know? So I'm really excited for this, and just know that there are 31 different down payment assistance programs available in El Paso County, Colorado Springs, Colorado alone. And that can mean up to 25 grand in down payment assistance funds. So let's keep working together. Let's align our finances with what it takes to be mortgage ready. And again, if we're talking in general terms, I don't want to glaze over this. Just in general terms, what it takes to be mortgage ready: 620 credit score, debt to income ratio of 42% or below. So you want your overall debt to be 42% or less than your overall income, right? And then, of course, the income piece. You want to have the best income possible, or at least, some income, right? So that you can pay the mortgage, right? And right now in this market, more than ever, buyers are able to get their foot in the door and achieve home ownership. Again, I don't know if I said it in this video or another one, but a lot of my buyers, all of my buyers in the last 4 or 5 years, cash out of pocket has been less than 5 grand. I would say in a 2 to 5 grand range, let's say. And what's it called? The overall monthly payment, as long as it's something they can absorb, right? And it makes sense for them. I have to trust them on that too, because it can be a payment shock when you get into there. But that's the biggest thing I want to let people know, is that it is possible. So you have to change your whole belief system surrounding what the world of possibility is. And I know that's hard, especially for some people who, they come from families where their parents never owned, their parents never owned. And so they're the first ones really breaking the cycles of, poverty, to be honest with you, and obtaining generational wealth through real estate, which is the only way in America that a lot of us know how to get any type of upward financial mobility, right? So without too much rambling, I know I'm at 9 minutes here in the video. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me if you are here. And we'll figure out the whole life situation. But just take away from this that home ownership is possible. There are tons of down payment assistance programs there for you. And you can even use that down payment assistance program as a guide to align your financial situation with that. So you know that when you shoot for that down payment assistance program, it is a slam dunk. All right, till next time, guys.